Welcome back to the shop. I do have a project video coming out tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, so I hope that you'll tune in for that. But I wanted to talk about this mallet. This is something I've been working on with my son Walter for a while now. Started maybe 3 or 4 months ago with a little drawing, and here we are with a final product. So I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about the evolution of design. So just like any design, it started with a simple little drawing. And from that drawing, Walter 3D printed this mallet head. I don't think I mentioned it, but if you didn't know, Walter is a machinist. He has a machine shop, and I posted a shop tour of his shop just about 2 or 3 months ago, and I'll have a link to it right up here and down in the description below. So he ended up printing this 3D print of the mallet head, and then once he did that, I made the handle. And I liked it, but I didn't like the transition between the handle and the head of the mallet. I wanted more of that turned slope. So we had a quick conversation, kind of a few more little drawings, and a day or two later, Walter came back with this head. Of course, it's tapped, so the handle can fit into the head. And then once that was done, then it was my turn to take over. The handles are made out of Jatoba, also known as Brazilian cherry. So the next step was to come up with the size of the handle. And I ripped this, I think, at 1 3/8 square. And before turning it, I drilled the hole in the center because I wanted to drill that hole while I could still have a nice square reference. So I drilled the hole. Actually, no, I didn't drill the hole completely. What I did was I ended up turning the handle just like the first maybe inch of the handle, and then I drilled the hole, and then I connected the handle to the mallet and put the mallet into this little nest that I made, and that allowed me to connect it to the lathe, and then I could turn the handle on the lathe, turn it, sand it, finish it, and the last step was to cut this little angle, which I think makes it very elegant. So just, I thought, kind of a cool thing. You probably want to see the evolution of design and hear about it. Of course, if you'd like to buy one of these, we do have them for sale. There's just a limited amount because we are making them completely by hand, and I'll have a link right here. And down in the description below, we've already sold a few. So that's really exciting. They work great. I've already used this one to cut a few dovetails. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really excited to build some solid wood furniture in the new year. I've made a lot of veneer projects this year, as you probably know. And I like working with veneer, but it's always nice to change it up a bit. So yeah, that's it. I thought you'd enjoy kind of a look behind the scenes, or the evolution of design. You know, you make something and it always comes from sort of a lot of little steps. It doesn't just appear out of nowhere. So from a little drawing to this thing was used a little bit to just sort of have a conversation, to an actual tool that will be used to make furniture. Thanks for tuning in. And again, if you'd like to purchase one of these, I'll have a link right here and down in the description below. See you next time.